It's time to dehydrate some spinach. Hey everyone, Morgan here. So this is frozen spinach, and I let it sit on the counter for a while just to defrost enough so that I could break it up into manageable pieces so that I could put it into my dehydrator, as you can see. So you want to, of course, as flat as possible and the smallest pieces as possible. So I just laid it flat on the dehydrator and I placed it inside. I think as you can see, it crushed a little bit. So, but just try to make it as flat as possible. That first tray is always a little bit tight. No. Okay, so there we go. We're going to go ahead and just fill as many trays as possible. Close her up, and then you can dehydrate it for anywhere. I usually just do the whole night, but anywhere from 6 to 8 hours or as long as needed, 12 plus hours. And then once it comes out, it should be nice and crunchy. Okay, because we're going to be making this into a powder, so as crunchy as possible. Okay. All right, so here we are in the blender phase. Yes, I put it all in there, and now we're going to blend it up. So you need to blend it up to where it's a nice powder. Any type of blender or processor is going to work for this, just as long as it just blends it all into a nice fine powder. And now we're just going to place it into a jar. You can place it into a Mylar bag, but this is really more of a short-term thing. And the way that you might use this is you could put it in your smoothies. You can mix in a little something in your kids' food or just your food for a little extra boost of nutritious deliciousness. This is actually a natural dye, so you could use this to dye things green in your foods, like green eggs. Any way that you could possibly use it. You could also use it for like in baked goods. It can replace some of the protein in it. And, just in your casserole, soups, anything like that. It's a beautiful, wonderful, nutritious thing to have on hand. Enjoy.